Hello and happy Saturday. Welcome to today's stream, which is gonna be the beginning of the epic journey of Final Fantasy 16. I've been waiting for this game for so long, and I've kind of also thought about playing it on PS5, but I'm really happy that I get the chance to play it on PC now. I did play the demo a few times back on PS5 and on PC as well again, which was pretty amazing. Right, but we're we're gonna start the journey completely new. I'm not gonna load my demo files. The reason for that being that I did play the German version, since the German voice acting is actually, in my opinion, really good, and I'd love to hear it in full. But I think for this series, we're gonna keep it in English, and I'm just gonna hopefully be blown away by this amazing game so much that I'm not even gonna think twice about replaying it another time in private with the German audio. And right, I kind of wanted to have this series as a full experience, and that's why I'm just gonna start new game and not really use my demo data. And lastly, then I also will get the full experience with the English audio, because I'm not gonna skip ahead to after the demo. With that all being said, another welcome to the game, and let's just get started, I guess. Screen brightness. This all looks good so far. Visual alerts, we don't need that. No, we're gonna go action focused. And that's gonna be it.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
The There was quite a huge lag spike there, but it looks fine now.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Ash and Birdie, thank you for the follow.
Focus, Wyvern.
I see this beginning so many times and I can never get enough of it. I'm gonna have to check if the game actually runs smoothly, because like Elden Ring or Yakuza, this is a very, very graphic heavy game, so if you notice any lag or anything like that in OB in the stream, do let me know. Also let me know if the audio levels are fine, if my voice is too loud or if the game is too silent. The main menu, press start at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted on the system tab.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I guess this is also going to be a nice opportunity for me to see. I've never seen anyone play the start of this game, only the end. Well, I'm a little bit late to the party, so I hope you'll enjoy.
Time to move.
Just in time.
This is actually maybe around the 5th time I've done the beginning, because like I said, I've played the demo many times as well.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
The music is absolutely incredible, I fully agree, especially when we get to the first Esper boss fight, where you do the Ifrit versus Phoenix.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
So incredibly rude.
Which just leaves me.
Trupka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
I've never really known so far that Joshua really did survive their first battle, since for me this is actually my first playthrough. But yeah, thanks to some screenshots I know that Joshua is gonna have an adult version as well, and yeah, they do look a little bit different.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Just this track as well is so amazing.
here, Wyvern. Move!
Right on top of us.
Anytime, Wyvern.
I'm coming.
You just gonna stand there?
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
It's also gonna be real curious to figure out at which point of the story this introduction really plays.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
They're all so cute as the few. They are. Revisit the combat training. Yeah, let's just do it.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Attack the law commander. Okay, X was the regular melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. There's something so incredibly endearing to me to the British accents. I don't know why. Maybe because from the Xenoblade games, I've so gotten used to it.
Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
And White cast fire, range spell. I'm so obsessed with the British accent as a British person. Oh, fantastic.
Wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Okay, evasion was RB. And we had the precision dodging where we need to perfectly time out dodge.
Not quite. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Come on.
Gentle robots are small and precious. Yeah, they really are.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
It's really nice in RPGs when you get to actually witness a little bit of the past of the main characters. See them grow up a little. Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to... Okay, yeah, that was the teleportation thing. Melee and range attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix shift, okay.
Would that all our shields could move so swiftly. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Mend your wounds, the potions. We're gonna be using these a lot since I'm gonna... Oh, fully restore, okay. I'm gonna be setting the difficulty to the highest since I kind of want to have the battles as difficult as possible.
Death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Though sometimes with action RPGs I'm on the fence of really ramping up the difficulty, because sometimes actions RPGs just get to the point then where you just simply get one shot by a single attack and then it can be really frustrating. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Okay, that was that. I remember that.
You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Nice try. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his sense. R trigger and X to execute the rising flames.
It's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
That's another!
yet?
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey!
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
Already hate this lady. It's gonna get so much worse then.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
I've seen so many people on Twitter making like hate posts for the mother. And even just from what I've seen or done in the demo, I know that I'm not very fond of her.
Rise, my friends.
Yeah, basically Joshua for her is like the golden child because he inherited the Phoenix's power, and Clive is just... Well, he didn't get the power, so why should I care about him?
Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive spar.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
At least the father doesn't do the same thing and actually respects and encourages Clive.
Your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Yeah, the hound is the dog's name is Toggle. There was actually a crossover event in Final Fantasy XIV where you could get Toggle as a mount. Unfortunately, I didn't do it because I didn't have playtime during that time, but I'm gonna expect it to come back at some point. Yeah, Clive looks like it's a Cloud hybrid.
Where do you think you're going?
A little bit, especially with the sword at his back like Cloud.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Another trivia which I'm a little bit sad of is you could actually get Clive's and Joshua's earring from the official Square Enix store, but it was so extremely expensive I just couldn't do it. Finding a way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold L down and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a icon.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Remember,
Okay.
it is for us to protect His Highness, not the other way around.
I know that. And on my honor as a shield, I'll defend him with my life.
There are just a few items we can collect outside here. Let's do that. Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu.
Get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our head.
Phoenix will be with us. Those savages don't stand a chance.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
True that. Don't let me bother you then.
That was a thrilling bout, my lord.
I couldn't look away.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned.
Like, Clive is such a prodigy in battle, but still the mother doesn't bat an eye at him.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquis, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Start.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
That has always been so genuinely nice, I just feel bad for him. I mean, I would kind of do the same thing. I'd hate to stand on ceremony and act like all high and mighty if
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
even if I was born in a position like that. I mean, it also depends on how you were raised, I guess, but still.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can, then, eh?
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
Very beautiful garden.
There's Joshua.
They're actually using wind magic to cut the trees, which, yeah.
Marquis, forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
So, any more items hidden around here? There's something in the back there.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Well, there's our dear mother again.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
So as you can hear, she's already not too happy that Joshua went to visit us. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use A to access them, then hold RT to push or pull with all your might. Dear in air quotations, exactly, you got it. Obsession with power is so apparent, yep.
Good luck.
That is actually the most adorable thing ever I've seen. Waving with his paw like that.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, that is actually also my favorite part about the dad, that he actually respects us and encourages us and holds us in high regard. Active time lore. Hold, select to access the active time lore ATL feature. Compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Okay, 1 second. Let me check. The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. Additional content can be redeemed from the System tab in the main menu upon completing a chance encounter of the main scenario. The Gear and Icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. Options on the System tab include controller configuration as well as video, audio, accessibility, and language settings. I wanted to... The Journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as all current and complete side quests. I wanted to check the difficulty level I've set in. If I could even do that. Also, let me just try to maybe set the FPS to 60, maybe it's gonna run a little bit smoother then. Okay, I don't see difficulty. Was there even a real difficulty? Was it maybe just gameplay, action focus, story focus? I'm gonna have to see at a later point probably.
This war we mean to wage. It isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
We drove the Ironblood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the Duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Let's return to our chambers. Such a beautiful view.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Ouch.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Begone, witch.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
I love it so much how he just pushes it off and actually fights back for Clive.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. but it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Man, please do this while the entire day. I'm just going to be mad.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
It's really unfortunate when game developers try to shoehorn romance into a game but actually never move along with it and just keep doing these teasing.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
The sound in the video is lagging.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind...
Hang on, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna be able to do about that.
The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Maybe I shouldn't have touched the FPS setting after all. World map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins, currently available to Clive via fast travel. Okay, hang on. I cannot access the settings here. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted bows. Now the settlements lie abandoned and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Let me see if I'm going to be able to tweak the settings to make it a little bit smoother again. After this cutscene, because I cannot access the main menu here, I think. Nope.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Lost in the fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed, try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows it. Oh, right, that was that stuff that does everything for you automatically. I don't want to use that actually. Main menu abilities. Ability points can be spent in the abilities tab to acquire new abilities as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing so. Details of each ability and feat can be viewed by selecting its icon. Sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage. Stars indicate an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. Okay, let me do a quick save. Because who knows, maybe I'm just gonna have to purchase on Steam, but am I playing the demo accidentally? I don't hope so. Graphics. Let's set this to full screen, 60, and maybe lower the resolution a little bit. Apply. Let's see if it's gonna get better then. Hang on. Oh god, my whole window setup just jumped around a little bit. Main menu items. The items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Considerable items such as potions can be used at any time from this tab. Assigning shortcuts. Item can also be assigned to shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press X to bring up the shortcut window. After confirming where it is to be assigned, up, right, down, press A to confirm the decision. Okay, that looks good. That's just the map. For gear, do we have anything else we can use? Okay, there is this stuff that just does everything automatically, which I don't want to use. Okay, let's see if this is going to run a little bit smoother now.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
But who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
With me.
Magic burst. Use Y after striking an opponent with axe to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant damage.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Loot. Some enemies will drop gil items upon their defeat. Loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering icons. I don't know, it kind of feels overall a bit laggier now, I don't know why. I might have to try with a reset.
And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here. We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
If I remember correctly from the demo, the butterflies kind of indicated which way is forward, and if you go along the other paths, you should find some items or stuff like that. Okay, now it's really lagging, I can see that as well. I don't know what's causing it though. It should have kind of been resolved by lowering the quality and everything.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader.
I'm gonna try with restarting after this.
Followers first.
Because now the lag is just extremely heavy.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
And there was one.
It seems like it's especially worse during cutscenes right now.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
Like during gameplay it's a little bit fine, but during cutscenes it's just so much worse. Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking enemies' will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Hitting them while they're down, completely reducing an enemy's will gauge while staggered. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. Should have used that while he was still down. Monster lag. Giga Slain. I don't know why it is so bad in cutscenes right now. Yeah, we're getting like only 10 FPS right now. Okay. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points, and experience points. Hard leather armlets. Tough at first glance, the smallest recipes might appear. Okay, 10 defense. Like, it shouldn't run this bad, absolutely not.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the
Gear and abilities. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the gear tab in main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the abilities tab at the main menu. Mastering existing abilities as well as learning new ones requires ability points, which are earned in battle or by completing quests. Let's equip these, then save, and then, as much as it pains me to say, we're gonna have to resolve some tech issues because I don't know what the heck is going on. Let's see. Dynamic resolution is on, frame rate should just be 60. Variable rate shading. I mean, my graphics card should absolutely be able to handle that. I don't know if maybe the window mode might cause anything. I'm just gonna give it a quick restart and see if that's gonna help. Let me just save again, because I'm a little bit paranoid. Like, that is big yikes. Okay, it's launching again. I'll quickly BRB and get a little bit of a lag stretch in while it does. Okay, I am back and we are back, but as you can see, well, I don't know if it's visible, but it should be visible in the video. Even the title screen is already laggy, so I definitely have to do something else to figure out what might be causing it. Well, hopefully I just didn't smoke my graphics card by attempting to stream this. Windowed. Yep. Uh, 60. It's still so laggy. Like when we started, it was so much better. Nope, still awful. Ah. Like one issue that I know of is that the cutscenes are kind of like capped at 30 FPS, so that could have been an issue, but now even the main menu is like ultra laggy. I might just have to, unfortunately, cancel for today until I figure this out. As much as I would have loved to. But I don't think it's gonna be an enjoyable experience for either me or the people watching. If it's gonna be lagging this bad. The graphics card isn't even like that hard in use. Like from the temps and everything, it looks entirely fine. Let me check what Dr. Google is gonna say. Final Fantasy OBS issues. I'm really, really sorry that, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to try and figure this out first for now. Which is really, really unfortunate, because when we started during the fight with Ifrit and Phoenix, it was fine. But then there was that monster lag spike, and then when I started tweaking the settings, I guess everything got ruined. I don't know if a full PC restart would actually maybe help. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure this out first. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel early. I would have loved to actually just spend the entire day in this game today, but I guess unfortunately it shouldn't have been today. Still, thanks for tuning in today. I'm gonna try and figure this out. Hopefully I'm gonna be back tomorrow then. Otherwise, I might have another idea to maybe just let the game run on this PC, use my capture card, and I might have to hook up my laptop with the capture card and then like stream the image to my laptop and then just use the laptop for the whole streaming process. That might maybe work. Because maybe just the combination of running the game and OBS running in the background is too much. But yeah, very, very sorry. Really am. I'm gonna try and figure this out and hopefully be back tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in though, and I'll see you again, hopefully. Until then.